If you've been keeping up with the world of Ethereum, you know that its massive popularity has come with some challenges. As more users flock to the platform, network congestion has led to slower transaction times and higher gas fees. It's like trying to drive through rush hour traffic, frustrating and time-consuming. But it doesn't have to be so. That's where Optimism comes in, a Layer 2 scaling solution that's been making waves in the Ethereum community. Optimism promises to alleviate Ethereum's scalability issues, making transactions faster and cheaper. So let's dive into the world of Optimism. Basically, Optimism is an Ethereum scaling protocol that aims to boost transaction throughput and reduce costs using optimistic rollups. We'll talk more about this shortly. Founded by Benjamin Jones, Carl Florsch, Jing Wang, and Kevin Ho in 2019, Optimism has been on a mission to make Ethereum more accessible to the masses. But the founders didn't just want to create another scaling solution, they wanted to build a blockchain superhighway that would make Ethereum faster, cheaper, and more user-friendly than ever before. With Optimism, you can finally say goodbye to the days of emptying your wallet on gas fees and waiting an eternity for your transactions to go through. The protocol is built around 4 core principles: simplicity, pragmatism, sustainability, and of course, optimism. The team behind Optimism believes in creating a solution that is easy to use, practical, and designed to stand the test of time. They're not just here for a quick fix. They want to build a sustainable infrastructure that can support Ethereum's growth for years to come. Now, let's peek under the hood and see how Optimism works its magic. At the heart of Optimism's technology are optimistic rollups. So, what exactly are they? Think of it this way. Optimistic rollups are a Layer 2 scaling solution that bundles multiple transactions into a single batch before submitting them to the Ethereum mainnet. What this means is that when you make a transaction on Optimism, it's first stored in a private mempool. Then, a special actor called the sequencer comes into play. The sequencer's job is to execute these pending transactions and create blocks every 2 seconds. These blocks are then periodically submitted to Ethereum as a single transaction, with all the transaction details included in the call data. But wait, there's more. Optimism's architecture also includes a nifty feature called the Canon Fault Proof, or simply Canon. What's this, you ask? Well, Canon acts as a safety net, ensuring that if anything goes wrong with the sequencer, users can still withdraw their funds back to Ethereum. What's more, as Optimism continues to evolve, the team is working on decentralizing the sequencer and introducing new sequencers to the network. Now that we've covered the technical stuff, let's talk about what makes Optimism so attractive to developers and users alike. One of the biggest selling points is its EVM compatibility. If you're a developer who's already familiar with Ethereum's programming language, Solidity, you'll feel right at home with Optimism. You can easily port over your existing smart contracts and dApps without having to learn a whole new system. But let's be real, what we all care about is how much money we can save on gas fees. And boy, does Optimism deliver. On average, Optimism can reduce gas fees by a whopping 70 times compared to Ethereum. That means you can perform transactions for a fraction of the cost, leaving more money in your pocket for other essential things, like buying more crypto. It's no wonder that Optimism has seen such rapid adoption. The protocol already boasts over $1.2 billion in total value locked, or TVL at the time of this video, and is integrated with more than 70 popular DeFi protocols. Some of the big names in the space, like Synthetics, Uniswap, and Aave, have all hopped on the Optimism bandwagon. But the Optimism team isn't content with just being a one-trick pony. They're constantly pushing the boundaries and introducing new features to enhance the protocol. Take the previous Optimism Bedrock upgrade, for example. This upgrade aimed to improve the efficiency and security of the network by separating the consensus and execution layers. Then there's the Canon Fault Proof system, which adds an extra layer of protection against potential attacks. And let's not forget about the OpStack, a modular blockchain framework that allows developers to mix and match different components to create their own custom chains. Optimism has been making friends in all the right places. As we mentioned earlier, the protocol has attracted some of the biggest names in the DeFi space. These integrations have helped to drive adoption and liquidity on the platform. But perhaps one of the most exciting partnerships is with Coinbase. The crypto exchange giant has chosen to build its own Layer 2 network, called Base, on top of the OpStack. This is a massive vote of confidence in Optimism's technology and its potential to scale Ethereum. Another notable integration is with Curve Finance, a popular DeFi protocol known for its stablecoin swaps. Curve previously submitted a proposal to launch a liquidity mining program on Optimism, incentivizing users to provide liquidity to the platform. This helped boost Optimism's TVL and attract more users to the ecosystem. Other notable Layer 2 networks building with the Op stack include Zora Network, Mode Network, Fractal, and Redstone, each bringing their own unique offerings to the table. But Optimism isn't just limited to Layer 2 chains. Layer 3 applications are also starting to build on top of Optimism, benefiting from its scalability and reduced costs. This multi-layered approach opens up new possibilities for DApp developers and users alike, enabling even more complex and powerful applications to thrive within the Ethereum ecosystem. No discussion of Optimism would be complete without mentioning its native token, OP. Launched in June 2022, OP is an ERC20 token that serves a few key purposes within the Optimism ecosystem. First and foremost, it empowers holders to participate in the governance of the protocol. By staking their OP tokens, users can vote on important decisions that shape the future of Optimism. When it comes to token distribution, Optimism has taken a balanced approach. 25% of the total supply is allocated to the ecosystem fund, which supports the growth and development of the platform. Another 17% goes to investors who have backed the project. The remaining tokens are distributed among core contributors, RetroPGF or Retroactive Public Goods funding, and airdrops. Speaking of airdrops, Optimism's commitment to community involvement is evident in its OP token distribution strategy. Through a series of airdrops, the project has rewarded early adopters, active users, and those who have contributed to the growth of the ecosystem. These airdrops have not only helped to decentralize token ownership, but also fostered a sense of community and belonging among Optimism users. According to a May 2024 report by Masari, daily active addresses on the platform have surged to 89,000, representing a 23% increase from the previous quarter. This growth in user activity is a testament to the increasing popularity and utility of Optimism. Meanwhile, the total number of daily transactions has also skyrocketed, reaching a whopping 470,000. That's a decent 39% increase quarter over quarter. This uptick in transaction volume showcases the growing demand for fast and affordable transactions on Ethereum. Speaking of affordables, let's talk about gas fees. Optimism has always aimed to reduce the cost of transacting on Ethereum, and the implementation of EIP 4844 in Q1 2024 has taken this to new heights. This upgrade has slashed the cost of submitting transactions to Layer 1 by an astonishing 99%. That means users can enjoy the security of Ethereum's base layer at a fraction of the cost. All of this growth and activity has had a positive impact on Optimism's financial metrics. The protocol's TVL increased by 18% in Q1 2024, reaching a total of $1.2 billion. Revenue has also seen a significant boost, jumping by 78% quarter over quarter to reach $16 million. This increase in revenue is a result of the growing user base and transaction volume on the platform. The Masari report also testified that the protocol has also been actively engaging with its community and rewarding its supporters. In Q1 2024, Optimism conducted its fourth token airdrop, distributing 10 million OP tokens to 23,000 lucky addresses. These airdrops help spread the wealth and encourage more users to get involved with the platform. All in all, Optimism is setting itself up to be a major player in the Layer 2 scaling ecosystem. Likewise, its plans to accommodate Layer 3 applications highlight how this project plans to expand its utility beyond just Layer 2 scaling. It's clear that Optimism is on a mission to make Ethereum faster, cheaper, and more accessible to everyone. Optimism has a track record of innovation and is well positioned to play a major role in the future of Layer 2 scaling. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more.